So today, we take on our fiercest rival, the team that turned me down in the cup. IFK Göteborg are the team we're facing today in potentially one of 3 matches. We've also made a few transfers and we've got a new star on our team. Let's talk about it, shall we? Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Master We Build a Save with Örgryte, and we are in February. We're about to take on our first game of the season in the Svensson Cup, a tournament I actually want to win at some point. I want to win this tournament as well as the top flight in this save game. Mostly because I've won every other division. I've won the 4th, 3rd and 2nd tier of Sweden. I now want to win the top tier, as well as the only cup I can potentially win that is going to be off my radar if I don't win it. So, I mean, I even won the Rookie All-Star Cup. I don't think I can really do anything else at this point, let's be honest. But still, transfers. We've made some. Let's talk about them. We also sold some players, and Azalea, we sold. May not have really used him much last year, but we got 28 grand from him for his move to Osasunds, who he's gone back to after many years away. He was actually with us at one point, and I just realized he was actually with us. They went to Osasunds, so he's literally repeated history, and I didn't realize that was actually the case. That's hilarious. Admittedly, he didn't join us permanently. He was on loan to us, but they actually went to Osasunds on a free transfer. Yeah, it's funny. He's back there again, but in the same tin, no less. But we sold him for 28,000. I wasn't going to use him. He isn't good enough for the team anymore. Isn't good enough for the division. It made sense to let him go. And Osasunds also signed Anton Andreasson. Now, this might not be as smart, but in my mind, in our mind and my backroom staff, he's not that good. He doesn't like big matches. He's very susceptible to injuries, and he's only a good second-tier player. So Anton Andreasson's move might not be a terrible one, but may not be the worst either. We got 75,000 for him, and given that we were making money from this guy, who is 31, mind you, I am getting rid of the older talent, so I can bring in some new, younger talent. And I tell you here and now, we've got some good talent coming through. The first of which we signed on loan is Kevin Ackermann from Malmo. This guy was at the club at the beginning of the save. He was sold to Malmo for 325,000. He's only played twice for them, and then only played 8 times for Ulsters a few years ago. He hasn't played a single game competitively for the last 2 seasons. We've loaned him in because I thought to myself, I'm not going to get much better. This guy has potential. Apparently, he's only a leading player for the second tier, but I can definitely make sure he is given game time and can improve. Malmo know that I will develop their players and use their players, so that's good. He comes deep to get the ball, looks to pass rather than shoot, which means definitely a playmaker. Now, box to box, I can use him in, but he's not very good at that. And Mazzala, not as good, but he's got a resolute personality. I thought, you know what? He's good. He's not terrible. We could use that. And if we needed to, deep line playmaker and defend. Another player we brought in, at the time it seemed like a smart move, may not be so smart now, is Mohamed Nassura. Now, he's Dutch. He's a good player for the second tier. I could send him out on loan. However, he's got potential to be a leading player for this division in the future, so maybe I use him. He was at PSV last year, played 3 times for the second tier of Dutch football. So, not my smartest bit of business, but he plays 1-2, and he knocks the ball past his opponent. So really, this guy's a Mazzala, or a box-to-box midfielder, and he's working his balance, which we are doing, so he's got potential to be really, really good. We just need to actually utilize his ability, and if we sell him for profit, and I get closer to the 500,000 mark, which looks like I could do, we could make a healthy little profit from this guy. But then we found ourselves able to get this guy, Luka Vesna Tisic. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me in the comments below. I really want to be corrected, but I got this guy on a free transfer, and he's good enough to be a leading player for his division. And it says he's playing close to his full potential, but he's a leading player for his division. He's our best player now, and we're paying 2.6 grand a week. I'm gonna be honest, I signed this guy not expecting to sign him. I didn't think I'd be able to get hold of this guy at all, but he was out of contract. Kropo were not going to renew his contract or something like that, or he wasn't signing a new deal with them. And I came up and thought, you know what, let's try and get this guy, see what we can do. I didn't think I could get him. So I gave him a lot of I gave him a lot of things for his contract. Because, you know, I didn't think I would get him. His minimum release fee to foreign clubs is 1.6 million, which if we get that, that's great. Even if he gets 20% of that, which isn't so great, since it's about a fifth of it, but it's still $1 million, right? That's still a lot of money for this club, who are not really amazing financially. And yes, we are paying him 8.9% of our wages, but really, when you get a player that can be this good, and you can sign him, and he's probably the best player we have right now, and he's very good for the division, and he's one of the best players in the division, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Let's be honest. Now, admittedly, this might be a smart or dumb move, depending who you ask him, but Albert Granqvist we've signed on loan from Malmo. Yes, another player from Malmo. I know what you're thinking. We're getting a lot of players from Malmo right now. Why? First and foremost, he's got potential to be really good. He's only 19. Yes, he's unambitious, but if we give him first team football and he continues to improve like he already has been, we could be getting a very good left back here. And we need a strengthening in left back. Now, admittedly, as a wing back on attack, not really amazing, but he has a lot of things I like. He's very well rounded otherwise. His physicals are not terrible. He's unflappable in media personality, in media handling style, so again, could be good. He voids uses his weaker foot, which, honestly, I'm not upset about. He does cross early, though, which could be a problem. Yeah, that might be an issue I need to work on, but who knows? Cross by the bar line, he likes to cross a bit earlier, so maybe we can work on that. And now a player we actually spent money on. Alexander Luthervik. We signed him from AIK. Now, we signed him for 23,000. He's a decent player for this division who could be unable to really improve in the future, but we needed people on the right-hand side of the pitch since we didn't have the best of strength there. This guy was available for 23,000, and we got another guy coming in later, but for what we wanted and what we needed, he's really good. Yes, he's a winger first and foremost, but he's also very strong with his left foot, so he could be an inverted winger. And he can play on the other side too as an inverted winger. So really, he's versatile. He's out for this game that we're going to play because he's got a virus, but very good. Could be a really decent talent, and he's cheap. We're paying him 1.5 grand a week, but he's cheap. That's all I'm going to say. We only paid 23 grand. If we can send him on for 120 grand, I'm a happy person, especially since AIK made a loss on him because they didn't use him in the last 2 years. My next signing was Tommy Eriksson from Finland, from a squad called PK35 Vanta. I've never heard of this team, but when I realized this guy was available and I can get him on a free transfer, I am not going to turn that down. He's now valued between 300,000 to 1.5 million. If he plays 20 times, his wages go up to 1,900 a week, £500 more than he currently is right now. But I'm going to be honest, if he gets that good, that I am playing that often, I think that Granqvist could be out of the team if he starts performing poorly, and this guy will be his replacement. I am content to let this guy do what he needs to do. We can develop this guy to be a professional, very, very good wingback on attack. He's not amazing at it, and he's only good enough for the second tier. That's why he's the backup and squad player for now. He's not going to start. He is the backup for now. And for free transfer, he feels like a no-brainer. The last person we signed is actually a goalkeeper, a reserves goalkeeper, Kevin Gadula, and yeah, we needed another backup. He's young, he's got potential. Don't think he's going to be amazing, but Utrecht weren't using him. He's literally being used by the reserves team in the Dutch leagues, but hey, he was being used there. He wasn't getting much game time otherwise. And as a third choice goalkeeper, it makes sense to bring the guy in. It really does. So now I actually have one more person coming in later. I could sign him now for 65,000, but I don't want to right now when that will pretty much eat up my entire wage budget, well, transfer budget, and I can just get him for 2 months later, 3 months later. But Daniel Storm, or Daniel Storm? Yeah, Danny Storm is very good, and I am happy. He likes to run down the left side of the pitch, and otherwise lays in the opposition's area, but he's going to be an inverted wing on the right for me, which means I need to get rid of the trait of running with the ball down the left. He's very consistent, he loves big matches, and he's got speed. He may not adapt well in the country, and he may not be very strong or athletic, but really, given that I've got two players who could be really good on the right wing now, I think I'm content with my business there. I really am. But as a result of the business, I'm now going to show the season preview in the odds, and while we are expected to be struggling towards the bottom end of the table, we actually have gone up from 250 to 1 to 150 to 1, so we've now got some players who could be dangerous, and the fact that Luka Vesna-Tesic is already one of the better players in this list of key players, and he's better than one of the key players for series, the league champions of all teams, then I know we got some good talents. Now, if I can get some more talents like this, for example, I'll be a very happy person, but I can't see myself getting more players like that. Melker Jonsson, I can get on loan, but the question is, do I want to sign him with this in mind? Because I don't want to pay these monthly fees at all. I don't. I think that's a waste of time. The wage bill, I'd absolutely pay. And I have an option to buy Johnson as well in the future. But I don't think I want to pay the monthly fee. So I might just look at that and think, well, that's a waste of my time. Especially when I'm already doing that with Grundfist. So, yeah, we've got an optional fee. Or 450, we're paying actually more money than we would be for Jonsson. But the board are not happy with me doing that. So I might upset the board. Still, we are going to take on Gothenburg. And Eskilstuna getting relegated is a shame for me. They're taking on AAK today. They are now in the third tier. And I'm looking at them. They're now predicted only finishing 10th. That broke my heart to see that. It really, really did. So we need to improve. I hope they will not be struggling in this division for very long, and they will not go down, because that would break my heart to see them get ready again. Please do not go down, Eskilstuna, I beg of you. But yes, we're taking on Gothenburg, a game that I'm honestly struggling to see what we can do, and if we are going to win this or not, but the lineup will be this. We have Molin, Gustafsson, Levik, Thangri, Grandvisk, Vesna-Tesic, Sigurdsson, Budqvist, Poulsen, Selakovic and Bentel starting. We've got on the bench Massa Petaluga, Eriksson, Ackermann, Nissa, Soderstrom, Hörby, and Josefsson. Josefsson's not fully fit, but he's back sooner rather than later. And then you realise I've only got 3 more players afterwards, so I might need to get more people in just for strength and depth. And I've got the wages to do it, but I'm just thinking to myself, I need more players generally. I think I need more players as a whole. So I'm looking at it thinking, I probably need another striker. I probably need another centre-back. And I probably need another fullback or two. Like left-back, right-back. I probably need... I don't know left, right-back actually. I got Walters here. But I probably need more players for strength and depth. I really do. So stuff to work on. And very quickly, I think. Still, let's see how we do. And hope we can win today. That being said, can I talk to the people to get rid of that trait? Can I get rid of the passing thing? It's the passing thing, right? Can I do that? Poor idea. Decision making is only saying no. I think it'd be good. I know he's got 15 decision making. It's gonna work. Don't be so stupid. We're gonna use this guy. I don't know why I'm not training him as it is already, but yeah, let's do this. And let's get him to improve his first touch and dribbling. So ball control. Yeah, let's do that. Ball control. Do that. Anyway, that was my chest. Let's do this game against Gothenburg. If we win, we're fine. We're looking very good. If we lose, then we're going to be struggling to get through this competition. And we're looking at potentially a mid-tier finish at best. So hopefully do well. Okay, we've got a free kick. Grand Visit take it. It's Fans versus Sigurdsson. His Vesna-Tesic and Bentel, Selakovic. Grandvisk on the ball. Can he play the cross or play it back? Finds Bjorkvist. Bentel! He's put it over. The fact we've had the only highlight so far is promising, but the Bentel, if he gets that down, he's scoring. There's no question about it. We've had the better possession. And the only highlight so far, and I'm actually excited we could do something. In other news, Eskilstuna are beating IAK, and I am so happy about that. Big, once again scoring. Please let there be a sign for things to come for the next year. I really want them to do well. Okay, another free kick. Zangri to take it now. We've had all the highlights so far, it feels like. The fact we started the game with a highlight is a good sign, but Mullin, I've not really changed a lot of my score because I generally don't think we need to change a lot. And keeping most of the team together is a good sign. But Bjorkris, Selakovic, chance, Selakovic, yes, he scored! We lead against them. Gothenburg are behind against us, and we want revenge. I want revenge because they turned me down, but I want to get a victory here. It'll be a massive win if we win this game. And we're going to their ground, and we're taking the lead. The fact that Henriksen makes a horrific mistake helps us, but you still got to score, and he's done it perfectly. 1-0. And can we now make it 2? Another highlight. Here we are. Paulson. Oh, that was not the best touch from him, but their manager's berating their players, and you know a good thing can happen if we can do well. And we get the ball back again. Paulson to find Bentel to make it 2. Oh, he's hit the post. Come on. Score again. We've got a free kick. We've got a free kick in a very dangerous position. I made all 3 of my changes. And the man who's going to take it is Howby. He's come from the bench. Can he score? They make it 2. He's made it 2 from the bench. Asa Hammarby has made it 2. And we are in firm control now. And I can't believe we're beating Gothenburg. I am now starting to believe we can beat anyone if we can beat Gothenburg. If we make it 3, we'll be looking good. They've had no highlights. Oh my god, I was about to say they had no highlights, so they get the ball back. Here's Almaui and Nagut. I said they had no highlights. I'm going to start time wasting. I needed to keep this lead alive. Can you blame me? Yeah. I might have just praised the players as well at the wrong time. I mean, that's just unlucky. It just fallen straight to scrub. It really did. We've just beaten IFK Göteborg by 2-1 at their ground in the cup. We have them at this ground in the league in their first league game as well. What I'm going to do is what I did last year. We're going to see if we get through to the next round of the cup. If we're in the next round of the cup before the last game, then we'll just come back for the quarterfinal and we'll go on from there. But if we have a chance to not go through, then we'll just see what happens from there. But either way, I am so excited about this right now. Oh my god, we just won the Göteborgs Derby in our first ever attempt at doing it. And I am so happy. Eskilstuna ended up losing 3-1, but honestly, they led for so long, it's not even funny. Raul Asensio getting the first goal and Julian Martinez getting the next 2, but this is a very good team that they just took on, and yeah, I'm not surprised they lost. But Vesna Tesic making his debut, very happy to see him do well. You know what's funny about this headline? The fact he's claims I lack class. I don't know why he's saying I handle myself unprofessionally in the last few days. I just don't know what to say, but I don't care about this anymore. I'm myself not liking the club anymore. At least not this guy. I don't like this guy now because he's just outright said I lack class. That's just shame. That is just classless to say that out loud. Our best signing, making his debut. We're very happy about that. And what we're going to do is end this here. I'll be back for the quarterfinal if we are already through to the next round by the next game. And because the 2 games we have left are actually against low league oppositions, we should be going through. But if we're having to qualify for the last game of the group, then we'll come back for that. But I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video and that you subscribe to this channel. It really does help me out a lot. Either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.